my fault, my fault. Damn, they came out. Damn, niggas started balling. Everybody. Came out. This ain't wrong, this game. T-Mac came out. Oh, he didn't bother me last lately. Ooh. Oh, this is a sad game. All-Star. Damn. This is a bad game right here, finally. And that was a decent February 1st. That nigga been bald. Dirty. That nigga been bald. He came out dirty. Recognize me. Me. Recognize me. Recognize me.
The playground legend returns back to back to back. Poor Boy Sin, welcome to 2K TV, my man.
Hey, how you doing, LD?
I'm doing well. So, okay, I have to ask you. Let's be honest. How are you doing?
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Hill.
Oh, damn, I'm being wireless. I ain't got time to be chasing no niggas around.
And David Aldridge is reporting from the sideline. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Houston Rockets. So the Rockets win the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Garnett out there with Shaquille O'Neal.
Come on.
And it's Tracy McGrady. And there's Bryant. And it's Irving in at the point. McGrady against Fox. Shoots it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Kevin Garnett sacrificing his body on the defender there.
McGrady against Fox. It's deflected. They get it back. McGee.
Just shit out of here.
Bryant looking over the floor. Here's McGrady. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Irving with the steal. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Takes the...
It's still Kyrie. Yeah, fuck off of that. That's good. That was nasty.
HOU pass and dunks it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Pettit.
Wallace are great.
6 to shoot. Wallace the pass to Pettit. Here's Morant. Another miss by Houston. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. 4-point game. Down low. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist by Garnett.
Red hot so far. 4 for 4. Cooking with gas. Couldn't draw it up any better.
Now here's Morant. Covered by Irving. A floater. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An opposing force. And a pretty consistent defender as well.
And Bryant kicks to McGrady. Fox with the steal. Pass to Pettit.
That shit out of here.
Bryant. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 6. Pass to McGee. Wallace with the ball. 5 to shoot. Here's Fox.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Boy, you've got to give credit to the defense. I mean, this is where you want to really work for quality looks. Try to get that confidence back.
Here's Bryant. Got a piece of it, but they recover it. Garnett. Good work defensively by Fox. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Houston. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Morant.
Good.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And here is Los Angeles now. McGrady dishes to Irving. Garnett. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here's Morant. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Can they get it? No good that time.
Nice move,
And the Lakers going the other way now. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He said in the first meeting between these teams, his guys weren't as sharp as they needed to be offensively. He thinks that cost them the game. He told me, if we take care of the basketball and execute in half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a good position to win tonight. Well, we'll see if that holds true tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
Exactly, and if it's not there for you, simply make the next pass. Keep the ball moving. Give the offense a chance to do what it's designed to do, which is produce the best shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
What happened?
Now a timeout called by Houston.
What happened? Keep back at it. Like this? Oh, money out of the box?
Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without a championship ring. I know there's another level of champion which includes a championship ring, and sometimes it gets distorted in my estimation because an individual only has so much impact on a team being a championship team. There are no individual team champions. Teams win championships. Being a key player or a role player on the championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem, but I don't like to see championship caliber players being diminished in the court of public opinion because they didn't win a team championship ring.
Like Stockton and Malone.
Exactly. You could go down the list of number of guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship, but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
Now here's Garnett. There's the pass to Bryant. And here's Shaq. 5 on the clock. And it's in there. O'Neal's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Morant with it. He's covered by Irving. In the corner, Wallace with it. Fox looking it over. Over McGrady. Another miss by Houston.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now, here's Fox. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him, and he makes that one.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range just the way he wants to.
Irving passes to Bryant. The 17-footer. Here's Garnett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Waltz.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
First free throw is good.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
And the Rockets making a change here. Finley's checked in. Good on both. Now, here's Fox. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Feeds to McGee. Pass to Wallace. And some nice passing there by Houston. Knocked loose. Houston needs to get a shot. And Irving pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now, here is Irving. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Bryant. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Lakers leading by 20. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Garnett. That shot, no good.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Usually making 2 changes. Green is checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's White for Wallace. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Richardson is out there with Wallace. Then there's Finley. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
Wallace kicks to Morant. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Morant's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And here's Irving. Got a hand on it.
Well, you see the insane vertical, the long arms. Morant impacts every aspect of the game.
And so here is Houston. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Utah. To the paint, here's Wallace. His second shot goes in, off to a good start. Two for two.
Boy, love the court awareness from Finley. Excellent at realizing when one of his guys is open.
And the Lakers have possession. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Irving. Count that one. And the Lakers lead by 13.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And that one's good. Morant.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Irving. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Bryant. Shaq kicks to Bryant. The dish to Irving. Outside Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bryant's got 5 assists tonight.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Finley. Dishes to McGee. From deep three-point range, and it's Morant missing. Lakers leading by 15, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Here's Finley. Passes it to Morant. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. A pass to Bryant and finish off by Bryant.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Lakers on D. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. Just 5 on the clock. Finley the pass to McGee. And here we go. Red heading to the hoop.
Yeah, and you know, Red is a sniper. I mean, somebody who operates well off the screens and has a quick release as well. Can get his own shot, too.
For Los Angeles, they have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. And he makes the first.
And they struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but they have been terrific in the second, up to almost 85% overall.
And so he makes both from the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that. Made them pay.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Out outside Irving. For three. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Gets trailed by 20 inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouls.
Rockets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Wallace. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Here is Bryant. He's got 7. Irving with it. Outside Bryant. Rebounded by McGee.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Richardson the pass to Finley. Here's Morant. Covered by Irving. Now Morant. He's got 10. Over Bryant. Another miss by Houston.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Irving passes to O'Neal. The kick out to Irving. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 7.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
And that one's good. Morant.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here is Bryant. The kick out to Irving. Throws it up high. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McGee. Here's Finley. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Irving against Wallace. Puts it up. Irving can't hit.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And it's Morant missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Finley, defended by Bryant. Now here's Morant. He's got 12. Pass to Finley. On the wing, Wallace. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 13 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turns a simple jumper into a tough one.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
So they're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
position here. Lakers leading by 15. Outside Bryant. In the corner, Irving with it. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Garnett. Garnett's got 10.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job, Kevin, using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
Outside Fox. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. That's on Shaq.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGrady's checked in.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Now here's Shaq. 13 points in the game. Outside Bryant. Great tee that time from Green.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Now here's Bryant. 7 points in the game. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
The pass to Pettit. Bryant against Fox. 13 feet away. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has, easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Here's White following the score by Kevin Garnett. The kick out to Fox. Clock at 6. High arcing shot. Garnett with the block.
And not forget about the defensive Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
Yeah, though. Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. White the pass to Fox. Goes up on the high post. Another miss by Fox.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
The feed to O'Neal. 7-foot shot. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 6 assists now in the game.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his body so well whenever he has the top-tier scorer for sure.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Out on top at halftime. Of the game, leading by a massive amount.
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the flow of their offense. Everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway.
Why the ones you love are tend to leave whenever you need them most? Even though we ain't got no ball like we used to, at least I call. DA gave his ass charge.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ryan is out there with Irving. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. It's Garnett, and it's McGrady in at the three. Now, here is McGrady. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And Fox has it in the corner. Drills it from outside. Fox has got 9 points.
Man, I tell you what, when Fox is making threes, he's hard to guard. That's a part of his game you got to continue to work on.
Irving passes to Bryant. Garnett trying to break loose. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Irving.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Bennett to the wing on the left. Here's Morant. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's McGrady. But they get it back. Goes back up. That shot missing. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Three-pointer. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Showing off the focus there. It's hard trying to distract Morant when he's locked in on his jump.
Passes it to Bryant. Now, here is Irving. Guarded closely. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got his 10th assist here tonight. Now, here's Morant. Covered by Irving. Over McGrady.
3 of 4 here to start the half.
Lakers leading by 19. And here is Bryant. 12 points for him. Irving looking over the floor. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Bryant slams it in.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 11. Morant with it. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That is his first foul of the game. Here is McGee. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Pass to Fox. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pettit from past the arc. Wallace misses.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Fox. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
Take a break. And just looking ahead, what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
That's good from Irving.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. The Rockets really having a tough go here. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat.
I am just searching for something that's real because they really know what they say. But honestly, I put my point. Sometimes I see him. I've been away for a while. I'm in the band now. Debate about who is the greatest voice in the debate.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
So he gets them both. And it's Irving with the ball for the Lakers. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant passes to Pettit. Wallace outside. Now here's Morant, covered by Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And Morant is great at putting pressure on defenders, which in turn draws contact.
That's good from Morant. And the Rockets making a change here. Finley's checked in. That one is no good. Lakers leading by 22. Shaq dishing to McGrady. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Garnett misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And here's Bryant for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Finley's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And guys, once Irving finds that groove, it's really just fun to watch him go to work. Just no fear, will take any shot out there on the floor.
Bryant drives in. The baseline J. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Finley, defended by Shaq. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Beyond the arc. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Pettit. He has 7. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Shaq.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
Both free throws. Good. From McGee. Los Angeles leading by 22. Outside Irving. Here's Bryant. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Garnett's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Garnett, a remarkable scorer. Just a number of moves inside to choose from, including that little feathery-looking jump shot.
Now here's Morant. 20 points for him. The kick out to Fox. Another miss by Houston.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's the floater. Bryant's shot is off. Releases. The Rockets again can't hit. And here's Los Angeles. And finish off by Bryant.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Morant, and good that time. Morant's got 22 points.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
McGee on the double team. Shaq passes to Bryant. He can't get that one to fall. And the Rockets take it the other way. To the inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Outside Bryant from deep.
Why you shining like that?
Can't hit that one.
I got
Good work
pump
defensively
fake,
by
man.
Fox.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Morant is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Wallace. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Pettit in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Bryant against Fox. Bryant is doubled to the middle, and it's out of bounds, and they say...
Cole, you done for
I'm just trying to hit the crib up with the stove light. I'm just reminiscing about my whole life. We was running.
Last touch by Bryant.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Here's Fox. Clark, when you think of athleticism specifically, talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatic.
told me my first week sale I had like 60-something thousand, but they don't count J-Quick. Fucking don't count the realest niggas, man.